Live. All right, ladies. It's your girl Thrifting Diva, and I'm about to do a quick Saturday routine. It is the middle of the afternoon, was lounging, but just took a shower and about to hit a routine here. So as we wait for some more folks to join, let me just tell you who I am. I'm your girl, as I said, Thrifting Diva, and I want to talk to you about having a luxe lifestyle on a budget to include the skincare. Okay, so on this channel, you're going to find all kind of stuff regarding skincare, fashion, home decor, DIY, anything that makes us feel more alive, but without compromising our budget. Okay, so hopefully you are subscribed and you're following. But here's what I'm going to do today. We are talking skincare, and hopefully you can see me okay. And I'm talking skincare. I just came out the shower and I already washed my face, but just to let you know, I have very, very dry skin, and this is normally what I use for my skin. And that is this hydrating facial cleanser. I absolutely love this from CeraVe. It feels like I'm washing my skin with milk, honestly. So this is very affordable. I always get the value size because I use this day and night. Very gentle, and as I said, I have very dry skin, and so this is what keeps my skin from feeling stripped after washing it. Now, I would say when I do wear makeup, I normally do a double cleanse because this takes forever to take the makeup off. So I normally do a double cleanse. But in this case, I do use this hydrating facial cleanser, and they have different variations. For those who like to have the suds, they have a foaming facial cleanser. If you have oily skin, that might be something that you may want to use. But for me, this is my go-to. Like, I have this, I travel with this, I'm obsessed with this. Let me know in the comments if you use a different one or if you use this one, because this is my go-to. All right, as I said, I wash my face in the shower, so I'm not gonna wash again. But what I'm gonna add to it is this Good Molecules. Hopefully you can see that, the niacinamide brightening toner. Now, guys, this thing is epic. It is niacinamide, but if you understand how niacinamide works for your face, why I like this particular one, because the Good Molecules has another product that is a niacinamide alone, and I think it's like 10% or 12%. Stay away from that one. This is the one you need. Niacinamide, you don't need more than 3 to 5% in the formula. And this one I think is at on the box it normally tells you what it is, but this one is about 3%. So this is what I normally use. Forget putting it on a cotton pad and wasting the product, because we're all about saving our coins, right? And this thing is, I'm already down to a little bit left in the bottle, and I'm definitely about to get some more. You can get these at Ulta and Amazon, Target, I think Target, no, maybe not, but Ulta and Sephora for sure. Check it out there, and the bottle is about $12. Very, very budget friendly. But what this does, and why I like this, is because it has niacinamide, arbutin, licorice root extract, and it says to brighten and improve appearance of enlarged pores. Niacinamide is something that would work for that, because I have very large pores on my cheeks. Don't believe the hype. You can't shrink your pores, but the appearance of large pores can be helped by certain products, okay? And then African American, obviously hyperpigmentation is always going to be something I'm struggling with, and that alpha arbutin in here is exactly what we need. So if you have a product that has alpha arbutin in it, the niacinamide, the licorice root is also something that helps with our hyperpigmentation, then it's a no-brainer, right? Because you're going to save money in not having to buy a whole bunch of different products with it, have it all in one. And then this by itself is about $12 to $13. It is fantastic. You have to try it. Also, if you are someone that have oily skin, it helps for that. If you have dry skin, this helps for this. If you have like redness on your face from pimples and breaking out, this will help it. The niacinamide helps it. It is a powerhouse ingredient. So if you don't own any products that has niacinamide in it, you may want to check that out. But this is my go-to. I mean, I'm always with it. Hi, Caitlin. Thanks for jumping in. I love it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so what we're talking right now is our Saturday routine and basically what we need to do to keep this glow going, especially when you start hitting up in those ages in the 40s and 50s. I would say I wish I had learned about all of this skincare stuff way before my 40s. I wish I had done this when I was in my 20s, but it's all good. We're going to reclaim time, and some of these products are going to help us. If you're just joining, I talked about my CeraVe hydrating facial for cleansing. I would not recommend that as a cleanser for removing makeup. It ain't it, but it's it for everything else. And then I always go in right after with this niacinamide brightening toner. If you have any questions, let me know. Oh, Lashana, thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, Karen, thanks for joining. Okay, so we have the niacinamide. The next thing that I love right now, I am obsessed with right now. I just finished this bottle and I got another bottle to replace this. And this is the CORES Centella Water Alcohol-Free Toner. All right, so here's why I love this. Is this a must in your routine? Probably not. Is it a little extra luxury in your routine? Yes, without the price tag, right? Because I got this for $9.99, and this I picked up at, right now, TJ Maxx has it, but you can get this online, Amazon or any of the K-Beauty sites that sells K-Beauty products for about $12, $13. Anyway, so this is another toner. Okay, so as I said, I went in with this toner, and this toner has all the stuff, the niacinamide and the hyperpigmentation, things to help with hyperpigmentation. This, because my skin is really dry and I am, I just need things to keep my skin balanced, is what I go in with this. And so this Centella water-free, guys, I mean, one, I just love the pump. The pump alone is like heaven. It's a nice mist. And what I've been doing is actually using this after I do my makeup. I've been putting this mist over it, and it's giving a beautiful finish to the makeup. But the Centella in general it's proven to be more of a soothing and calming product and ingredient for your face. So if you have any imbalances in the face, if you feel like, your face is just going through a lot, something like this definitely helps calm it down. What do you suggest for makeup removal? Okay, makeup removal, I have my stuff downstairs, but I would suggest an oil for makeup removal. And what I'm using right now is, I have an empty bottle here, but I use the Hada Labo oil cleansing. I get this from Amazon and it's about $6, but I use this on top of this. So I go in with this, break down the oil, and then I go in with this after to remove makeup, just because this will take, I feel like this will take the whole bottle to do it. It's too gentle. You need something to kind of really get into that makeup, mascara and all those things, that especially the water-free stuff, this guy will break it down, and then you just go in after and kind of clean it off. And this works a lot, really well. As I said, you can get this from Amazon and it's about $6 for this. Okay. So now that my face has the toners in there, I am going to do a quick treat for my skin. As I said, I'm African American. I got melanin, and our biggest, skin concern is always those dark spots, hyperpigmentation. And really, you really got to understand how these ingredients work and what has been tested to work and not work, because everything on those packages, not it. Okay. So what I'm using this week right now is my alpha arbutin from The Ordinary, and this is about $6. Okay, really affordable, really effective, and really known to be effective, because what I'm not about is just buying stuff that somebody says it works. I'm going to look at the research and, hey, does the research says this? And so this, what we would call a tyrosinase inhibitor, is something that absolutely works for hyperpigmentation. And so all you need to do is a dropper, and try not to put it on your skin, but you could just drop it on there. I just do 2 drops on there and then rub it in. Very easy. But this is my treatment, right? So if what I'm treating is 2 things for me: dry skin and making sure I have a complete and clear complexion. Trust me, I understand what dark spots look like and how they are so distracting to your confidence. Like, come on. And I'm definitely someone who don't like wearing makeup to work. So just being able to feel confident with a clear skin, like, hello, is what I want. And so the alpha arbutin is a really, really, really good ingredient. So remember, I already had it in this already. And so I'm just kind of doubling up, like, let's get that those dark spots going and popping. Okay, so after that, I am going to go in with my snail mucin from CoreRx. I think I'm on my 20th bottle. This thing is like, I don't know what, I mean, they say snail mucin, and I keep saying, I don't know what y'all got in here, because I don't know what snail mucin is supposed to even be, but whatever it is, it's working. I promise you, it's working. So it is supposed to be the actual, you know, when the slime from the snail, when they're moving around, the thing that allows them to glide around. Apparently this thing is what they're extracting. The snails are not hurt in this, but they're extracting this, and this is supposed to help with, one, keeping hydration. It's really for those who, especially for those who have dry skin. And as we're getting older, that's kind of a thing. So I just normally, you could see the, some people don't like that slimy feeling. I've gotten used to it because I will take that over, you know, because I know how it works with my skin. And you just put it on there, right there. I mean, look at this. Come on, like, this is amazing. Come on. Like, why not? This is always on sale on Amazon, so you should definitely, probably on sale right now. But they have sold a lot of these things because they know. If you know skincare, you know about this guy. And this is definitely it. So it's the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence, but it does keep my skin. If I don't even go in with moisturizer after this, my skin is going to feel like it's been moisturized already. But I will go in because I got dry skin, and that dry skin problem is just not something I'm about. All right. Give it a few minutes, give it a little shake, 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 get it in. It's a little tacky when it starts drying, but it can dry away. You don't have to wait for it to dry completely. And then I go in with my moisturizer. I am right now, I've just started testing this one. And so the Inky List. And this moisturizer was, I believe this was $20, which is a little, but we're gonna see how it's working. It says it's a bioactive ceramide repairing and plumping moisturizer for all skin types, and it's supposed to visibly smooth and firm skin while strengthening and protecting the skin's moisture barrier. They're saying a lot. They're saying a lot. But is it doing a lot? Because you know how these marketing folks, they tell you what what they think you want to hear. I've used it twice so far, and not bad. If I can open this right now. Okay, so as you see, it's thick because your girl got dry skin. If you don't have dry skin, I don't know if this will be the best thing for you. If you have oily skin, you may feel that this is too much, because this thing ain't moving. But for me, I need something that I don't want to put on moisturizer all throughout the day. And that's a sign of a good moisturizer for me if I'm not putting this on every minute. So just put that in there. And it really feels nice. It feels soft, like a little marshmallow cloud going on. I like it. There's not a weird smell like some of these places, you know, no fragrance for me, but there's not a weird chemical smell, so it's fine. But I will have to test it more to let you know if this will be one of my recommended, like, girl, go get you one piece. But it is, I think it's $20 for this tube. You don't need a lot, okay? So it could possibly last me a long time. And then the last thing in my routine is going to be sunscreen. Because if you're not wearing sunscreen, all the stuff you just did is a waste of time, a waste of everybody's time. So right now, I think I'm gonna use this one. This is the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. It's a Korean brand. And the reason I kind of gravitate towards the Korean brands is because their philosophy is about hydration, hydration, hydration. And when you have dry skin, anybody who understands the hydration philosophy, I don't have oily skin, and I feel like a lot of our products on the market is for people with oily skin. So I am loving this one. So we're gonna put on there, gonna do that. I'm not going outside today, but that doesn't mean I will not be putting on sunscreen because I'm going to be doing some work in front of the window. Okay, and so this is why I like this particular one. It goes in, no white cast. You'll see in a few. It is a chemical sunscreen, so you're not really going to see a white cast like you would see with mineral sunscreen that has the zinc oxide in it. And so bring it down to the neck. Bring everything down to the neck because you don't want your face looking, 10 years younger than your neck. Let's, make it make sense. So bring it all the way down, and there we go. What do you guys think? What you thinking? How do you decide which product is best for you? Lashana, I think it's about trial and error because it is okay to try things that, I think it is about trial and error. Like some things I've bought that I'm like, oh, this is not it. But in going into it, I would say understanding the ingredients in the back, knowing what those ingredients mean, to first determine whether or not the effect that you're looking for is what the ingredients is going to do for you. Knowing your skin type is definitely important because, as I said, I have a lot of stuff for dry skin. I can recommend things for oily skin, but knowing my skin type and knowing what I need is also definitely important. And then the last thing is, what skin concern are you trying to address? There's some people gonna not have any issues with dark spots or hyperpigmentation, but maybe they're breaking out, or maybe they are looking for anti-aging, or maybe they are looking just to keep it simple. Right? So those are the different considerations you would need to ask yourself in determining what you're looking for. But that is a quick Saturday skincare routine. A few products in there, but you see how quick that was? I probably could have done that in 4 minutes if I wasn't talking to a camera. But there we go. And I am ready for the day. If I had to go out, I will normally carry a sunscreen with me because, listen, if you're black and you're watching this, get yourself a sunscreen. Make sure you have a let's break the habit of thinking black don't crack. It does. And what your girl is not trying to do is look cracked up in a year or two, because I'm getting up there, okay? All right, well, thank you for joining me. As I said, my name is Ayana Peterson, the Thrifting Diva, and if you're not already following me, go ahead and hit that subscribe for more content about having a luxe lifestyle on a budget. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Thrifting Atlanta, we'll see.